Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Guys, oh my gosh. We had COVID. We didn't even know it. So, in January of this year, 2020, we got really sick. And we thought that we just had just a really bad strain of the flu. And I like to chronologize things sometimes when they're happening to me so that I can share what I do to recover from those things. So I did a recording in January of 2020 that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. But what I want to say is we were really sick for both my husband and I for about 3 weeks each. And it just, well, actually, it was before all the news and information came out about COVID. So we really didn't have a clue. We just thought we had a really bad strain of the flu. And we tend to get on things right away. And I think that the fact that we didn't know worked in our favor because we were just clueless. So we didn't have all that stuff going on in our head, being concerned about death and all that. We just thought, hey, we can't be down this long. We are an active couple. We got to get up. So we did what we did. We are in the at-risk group because we're both seniors. And so it could have been worse for us. It was really bad, but we didn't know what we had. I don't go to the hospital. We're kind of do it yourself people. And so we just did what we thought was appropriate. And eventually we came out of it just fine. And then a couple of months later, the pandemic hit and we were like, oh my gosh, particularly when people started saying, I think I had this last year because I had the same symptoms. We had similar symptoms. I had breathing issues. My husband was just really so ill and I was so concerned about him. But we pulled through and I made a video kind of talking about our symptoms and things. And then at the end, I shared the things that we did. So I want to share that with you guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to switch over and bring that video that I did in January of 2020 in so that you can get a glimpse of how I felt, how I looked, and all of that. Okay? Hi, Dr. Ada here. So I want to talk a little bit today about this flu virus that my husband and I have been fighting for about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks ago, my husband caught this virus by being in the environment of another person. We were at a seminar and this guy was sick, coughing and sneezing. Daryl's too sweet to just get up and move, so he sat there and got infected. He got sick the first week and I was doing fine, but I knew that if I didn't start with something, I would probably most likely catch it as well. Now, mind you, we are two people who are very rarely sick. So when we do get sick, it is really hard for us to stay down. But, yep, sure enough, I caught it. And it's a really, really tough strain. I mean, I don't remember being this ill for a very long time. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that we did. We always immediately start with a colloidal silver. We use silver biotics. But we also used a peroxide spray in our throat, warm salt water. We did the neti pot daily with a saline rinse. We have a far infrared sauna, so we use the sauna to help us hydrate and also to sweat out impurities. My daughter's a physician, and she recommended GSE, grapefruit seed extract, which really we started seeing some results with that. But it was an uphill battle. We used the infusers daily, nightly, every evening. And we would put particular essential oils in to kind of purify the environment that we were coughing and sneezing in. And also to help us to breathe in the vapors. And we used in our infusers On Guard, eucalyptus, thieves oil, and camphor. Camphor really worked well for me last night. I was breathing a lot better. But getting on with the rest of the things that we used, we took in a small amount of organic chicken stock soup just for the nourishment. It always makes you feel better when you have a cold. We drank a lot of teas. We did honey and lemon. We juiced our own juices, so we had a lot of fresh juice. I drank lemongrass tea, elderberry tea, heal all teas. We also used this homeopathic powder. We use two types. We use Sambucol and Umka, which when I used that, I just kind of took the packet and dissolved it in a cup of hot water. And when we used that, we really started seeing even more better results. And then the big thing is rest. So one of the things with us is that we're like an active couple, so it's really hard for us to sit down. And with this particular flu, this virus, it knocked us on our bottoms. So we had no choice but to rest. But, the thing that concerns me is that when these viruses hit, they hit infants and the elderly a lot harder than they do anyone else. Well, it used to be like that, but what I'm noticing now is even, the people in between who don't really take good care of themselves are even more susceptible to these really, really bad viruses. So we were really concerned because we are of the senior group, my husband and I. So with us, it's incumbent. It's very important that we take good care of ourselves, stay well, stay healthy, active, moving, so that we don't get dragged down with these types of viruses that get out. But whatever is out now, it is bad, bad, bad. And anything that can take us down